to be reviewed more carefully. It's got thousands of pages of documents. And so today we are getting a sense of what the outline is. Now, it's not all Republicans who are against this. We saw Susan Collins, who is of Maine, talking about how she believes that this is the right thing to do. So there is some bipartisanship. There are concerns being raised and a sense of whether or not the change, if it were to happen, would affect how the military operates because we are at war. And there are differing views about whether or not it's the right time to do it. And then tomorrow we will hear from the top brass from each of the military services. And we'll be watching again for the Marines Commandant, who has been publicly against this talk of making this repeal happen. And that's really where the fireworks should be.
All right. Thank you so much, Kelly. I want to bring in our company now, Jamie Floyd and Princella Smith. Jamie, let me start with you. Clinton domestic policy advisor. So this is the time when Don't Ask, Don't Tell came in. Has the time come for change, or are we really not that much further along, especially given the numbers in this study that show combat troops and Marines are much more reluctant about this repeal?
Don't ask, don't tell, don't delay. 17 years we've been talking about don't ask, don't tell. As you say, it was a Clinton administration policy. It was actually the wrong policy, and I say this as a member of the administration that passed don't ask, don't tell with great resistance, actually. President Clinton wanted gays to serve in the military, but was backed into don't ask, don't tell by Republicans who did not want gays to serve at the time. It is no longer, as Kelly just reported, a partisan issue. John McCain himself, the ranking member, said, let's wait until this report comes out. The report clearly suggests that gays should be permitted to serve in the military, that we should not have a don't ask, don't tell policy. And yes, the services should determine, but it should be leadership. And Secretary Gates has said that with the right leadership, the services can lead the rank and file in the right direction on this issue.
17 years, Princella, is a very long time, and also the details of this report, frankly, have been leaking out for more than a month now. But John McCain says he and his staff have only had 36 hours to look at it. They need more time. He is arguably the most influential, certainly the most influential member of this committee in this debate. Is he being disingenuous, or is he right? Does he need some more time to really think about this, to look at the details of the report?
No, Chris. I mean, I think Senator McCain has a point, and you have to remember where started. This started with an inexperienced presidential candidate who was out making political promises to try to make sure that he could win over a certain block of voters, and he didn't really give much thought to, I guess for lack of a better word, the ramifications of bringing up something that really has not been a problem. This is a volunteer force, and so the main thing that we've got to remember with these young men and women serving is that morale is a key issue here, and so what we've got to focus on is making sure that they are equipped, that they're put in the best situations possible to perform.
Well, what's the indication in this report? I guess the argument is the clear indication, the clear finding in this report is that morale would not be affected. In fact, most service members and their families feel comfortable about this.
Well, see, I mean, that's kind of the point, Chris, is, you know, we've now all of a sudden opened up a can of worms, and we've turned this into a social issue and a fight. And it's actually ironic because that's what the left criticized the right for back in 2004. You know, we really need to make sure that we're focusing on issues such as the economy, such as our energy policy, immigration policy.
We can't do both at the same time.
The reason why people spoke in 2010, yeah, but we're in a lame duck session, and now you got people trying to push through things that, you know, that they're trying to get done at the last minute.
I mean, to be fair, John McCain is the one, Princella, who's saying let's have even more hearings, so it's not as if, you know.
And to be fair, John McCain is the one who said that we should wait for this report to come out. We waited. It's out, and it suggests very clearly that we should go ahead and repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, of course, methodically and with the leadership in place to guide the young rank and file, and that's who Princella is talking about, the rank and file, who have had the numbers show they know they've been serving with gay service men and women, and it has not affected morale.
Well, it's going to be interesting tomorrow in particular when we hear from the Marine Commandant, who does have some real concerns about this. Princella Smith, Jamie Floyd, thank you both much.
Thank you.
Thank you.